where Al-Shabaab militants have overrun an army base in the city of Baidoa. It is around 250 kilometers northwest of Mogadishu, but the base has been retaken by the African Union mission. Reports indicate at least 20 soldiers have been killed. AMISOM says the militants have also suffered heavy casualties. The latest report comes after ISIL militants claimed an attack in Mogadishu. That's yet to be confirmed. For more on that now, I'm joined live from the city by CCTV's Abdulaziz Bello. Abdulaziz, can you give us more details, though, on that attack?
Well, Beatrice, the information that we have right now is that the militant group Al-Shabaab actually launched an attack on a base that belongs to the Somali National Army on the outskirts of the town of Baidoa. This is some 250 kilometers northwest of Mogadishu. Now, what we're able to gather so far is that at least a dozen Somali soldiers were killed in that attack. Now, this information is yet to be verified by the Ministry of Defense and also by regional authorities there in the southern Somali town of Baidoa. Now, the camp that was attacked is called Dainunai, is on the outskirts of Baidoa, and it's not very far from the AMISOM main base that is also in the town of Baidoa. So what we're able to know also from locals on the ground tell us that additional forces came from the town of Baidoa to come and help the forces who came and attack, and also AMISOM forces came there. But the situation has been returned to normalcy, and the area is under the control of both AMISOM and the Somali government, although authorities here in Somalia have yet to formally comment on this attack that took place today early in the morning.
Well, Abdulaziz, we're also receiving reports that there's a claim by ISIL that it may have attacked AMISOM in Mogadishu. What do we know about that?
Well, Beatrice, you're right. This is actually the first time that the Islamic State militants who are known to attack Syria, Iraq, and also Nigeria, that this is the first time they've actually claimed that they have carried out an attack inside Somalia. In the past, they have said that they're trying to create a base here in Somalia, but this is actually the first time that they've come out publicly to say that indeed that they've carried out an attack. Now, the attack took place yesterday here in Somalia on Monday, when an AMISOM convoy that was headed to Afgoye on a place called KM13. Now, this is in the outskirts of Mogadishu on the way to Afgoye. Now, the AMISOM spokesperson said that indeed this is the first time that ISIS is claiming responsibility, but there is no injuries and no casualties and no damage on AMISOM vehicles or personnel who are on that convoy. Now, authorities there say that they have accounted for their forces, they have accounted for their vehicles, and no damage has been inflicted on their vehicles. But interestingly enough is that the attack took place in Mogadishu, where ISIL or ISIS has no influence at all here in Mogadishu. The only place that the Islamic State militants have any semblance of power or control is in the Puntland region, in an area called Galgala. Now, this is a mountainous region. That's the only place where ISIL has any influence. But here in south central Somalia, the Al-Shabaab is fighting the ISIL militants, and it's saying that it remains an Al-Qaeda proxy. So it will be interesting to note how this will play out in the next coming days, because the militant group here in Somalia is fighting ISIL militants, and this is the first time that it has claimed to have carried out an actual attack. But authorities here in Somalia and AMISOM are yet to formally comment on the ISIL threat in Somalia, if at all there's any.
Okay, Abdulaziz Bello for us there in Mogadishu. Thank you.